How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map FS09 Island. We're going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads, "Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2009 map. Experience farming like your childhood and become biggest farmer on this island. There are 34 fields, 2 forests, sawmill, 4 sell points, 4 production points, collectibles. Have fun." This map was created by Norblin and is 51.08 megabytes to download. There are no required mods for this map, and if we take a look at it, this is what it looks like. You can see we start out here, almost dead center on the map. We own farmlands number 1 and 13, and you can also see that prices for the fields are not too bad. You figure you can purchase these two here for, a little over almost 80 grand. You got this one for 92, 260,000, 517. So I mean, for the size of the island or size of the fields that you're getting, you're spending quite a bit of money on them. I mean, they're not like they're massive fields, but this one's $500,000, and if you compare it to other maps, this is kind of small. But, I mean, it is what it is. But you can kind of build up to it over time. Let's see. You can purchase every inch of this map, all areas, and the vast majority of it is for nothing, as you can see here. Very, very nice. I love when you can actually purchase all the periphery, all the available area on the map, and it just made that much sweeter when it's nothing. It just makes for ability to grow the area, grow the kind of placeable, not placeable areas, but grow the places where placeables are already in place. That's what I'm looking to say. We do not start out with any animals. There are contracts available. We do not start out with production chains, but there are collectibles, 20 of them to be exact. There are mods specific to this map, nothing under the buy menu, but if you go under build mode, nothing under sheds, nothing under silos, silo extensions, containers, tools, or farmhouses. Go under production factories, nothing. Sell points is where you're starting to see stuff. So you have the supermarket and farmer's market that are modified. Nothing under greenhouses, orchards, or generators. Under animals, nothing for cows, nothing for horses, pigs, sheep, chickens, bees, or others. Nothing under fences, lights, or others. And then under painting, you have quite a few additional paint swatches. And if I remember right, nothing under trees or plants. Yep. So, since we're at our starting farm, how about we take a look at our starting equipment, which most of it is right there. So, let's take a look at what we got. If we go under owned items, under small tractors, we have the Steyr 8150. Harvesters, we have the Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090H. Cars, we have the Lizard pickup 2017. Trailers, we have the Welger DK115, the header for the Deutz-Fahr. Under cultivators, the Raby EG3/9. Under seeders, the Nordstein HK25 NS3030. Under headers, trailers, we have the Deutz-Fahr header trailer for the header. And then under weights, we have the Tenwinkel Pack 750. So, not a lot of starting equipment, just kind of enough to give you like the bare basics. Get you kind of rolling. You got your sleep trigger right here on the farm. And over here, with your pickup, is a wardrobe trigger. Good amount of storage here on the farm. Not going to be lacking for space. Silo right here. Got a fuel tank right over here where you can load directly into it. And some more storage right here. Now from here, let's go ahead and hop in the pickup truck and we'll start making our way around the map. Oops. Oh, and I meant to turn that off. There we go. So we are just going to go straight south until we hit the main road. Okay. And here's the main road coming up. And here we'll make a left. Now we just follow this around until we start hitting some of these points of interest. And we make a left here. Oof. This is the sawmill. You can purchase this for $100,000. You have your inputs right here with your cell wood trigger right here, your outputs right here, and then right behind the pickup, that is the output for your wood chips. Now continue to head in this direction. And coming up is our next point of interest. Right here. This is the GCHB grain elevator cell point. And now we are approaching the port, where there's several points of interest. Okay, pull in right here. Now here to my right is the lime station, the buy point for lime. You have this trigger right here for the production point for the La Filture du Coutu Spinnery for $60,000. You can purchase that, and you have your inputs right here, and your outputs. Oh goodness, where did I find those? I forgot where I found it now. Is it not inside here? Huh. Yeah, I cannot remember where the outputs spawned. Let's see. Over to my right is the debris crusher, and to my left is the feed and grain south cell point. Now we'll go ahead and take off from here and start taking the road heading toward the north side of the island right here. Off to my right is the supermarket cell point. And over here, this is the grain mill for $96,000. You can purchase this. Inputs right here, outputs right here. Now keep heading down. All right. This is the animal dealer. Where if you have items, where did the trigger go? If you have animals on your map, I will find you when I do. No. That's my vehicle. I have a certain set of skills. Oh, there we go. I found it. So, like I was saying, when you have animal barns or pastures placed down on the onto your map, you can either load directly from this buy point and load directly into them, or you can purchase them from the pen or pasture directly, or you can purchase a trailer, bring it up here, load into the trailer, and then take your animals by trailer to the pasture or barn and save the delivery fee. And over here is the animal dealer sell point. Whew. That was fun hide and seek. To my right is the gas station. And again to my right is the spinnery. So basically two spinneries on this map, one at the port and another one right here. $60,000 will purchase this. Inputs here, outputs there. And now we're going to pull in right here and we're going to take a look at the map and kind of see where we've been and what we've seen. So if we look at the map, we started here on the farm. Came straight south to the main road. Came up here, we took in the sawmill, came over here, and we took in the GCHB grain elevator, then came around this side, saw the lime station, the La Filtre du Catou spinnery, debris crusher, as well as the feed and grain south. Back out, up to here, we saw the supermarket, the grain mill, animal dealer sell point, gas station, spinnery, and now we're here at the grape processing unit. In this, you can purchase at $80,000, and your outputs are up front, your inputs are in the back. Alright, and now this is the biomass heating plant. Bring wood and wood chips here, and I believe straw as well, and sell it. You also have your sell wood trigger right here. And now I'm going to adjust my notes real quick. Perfect. Continuing to head northwest and soon west. We're just going to keep following this around. Alright, to my left is the... Oops. That's what happens when you're looking at your notes and driving. This is the farmer's market sell point right here. For some reason that doesn't seem right. Is that right? It is right. Okay. Head back out. A little further down the road to the left is this. The carpentry. Purchase this for $60,000. Your inputs, as well as your sell wood triggers right here. Outputs right there. So now we're just going to loop around and follow this all the way back down to the south. Keep following this around until it meets back up with the main road. We're going to hit this roundabout coming up here. Take the first exit on the right. There we go. And now we're quickly approaching the next points of interest. Right here. This is the shop menu, shop trigger. Oops, not facing the right way. Over here, the repair trigger. Continue down this road. On the left, right here, is the dairy for 70,000. You can purchase it. And the inputs and outputs are right back here. Outputs and inputs. Then over here is the restaurant sell point. And now we have to turn around and head to the last point of interest. Oh, hey, 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 turn. No, don't flip. Whee! Alright, and down here, in order to purchase this, you have to go into the map, so it gives us a good opportunity to go ahead and hop in there and show where we've been. So, last we took in was the farmer's market. No, we were down here. Animal dealer, sell point, gas station, spinnery, processing unit, grape processing unit, biomass heating plant. Over here, saw the farmer's market, and then carpentry. Came all the way around through the roundabout up to here. Saw the vehicle shop, dairy, as well as the restaurant. Came back down, around, out to here where we are now. Biogas, $1.46 million. Very expensive. Extremely expensive, but you know, just like any typical biogas plant, you're going to be able to get a lot done with it. Your trigger to manage will pop up here. Your inputs for liquids here, solids inputs here, and your outputs for your liquids, I believe, are done around the side here. There you go. And that is it. That is FS09 Island. Now it is my opinion time. What do I think of this map? Before I render my opinion, there was the same exact map that was put out just a few days ago, and I judged it pretty harshly. I don't remember off the top of my head what I gave as a score, but I mentioned how if you're going to rehash an old map, especially one as old as Farming Simulator 2009, that you really need to not just bring it back, but to really kind of innovate. And I still hold that opinion for that map. But this one is far more applicable to that criticism. Although I think I kind of like this version a little bit better than the previous version that I had mentioned. And the reason that I like it more is that it's simpler. There's more decorations, more kind of things that are kind of happening on the other map that are not happening on this map. And this seems more of kind of a pure version of the map kind of thing, to where you can purchase all the areas and all the peripherals and whatnot on this map. You can make it and build it your own kind of style, which I like. It still has a lot of the big key features that were on the '09 map, like Stonehenge, I believe is, yeah, you can see it right over there. Um, it's got a lot of the key features that was on the original, but at the same time, it's just not getting bogged down by decorations, and that's what I felt like was really kind of. Sorry, I saw this log and didn't know what it was. It just looked weird. Um, but I felt like that's kind of what was weighing down the other version, is that it was so heavy in the stuff that was going on that it didn't focus on the kind of game aspect and the map that's beyond the kind of decorative parts. To where I appreciate the effort that was put into making all those models and all those all those various things for the map. It's just it is almost too clever by half. It was something that my father would say to me, is that you're on the right path, but you just kind of overshot the moon kind of thing. You just went just that one step too far, and now it's just too much. It's not the best use of resources kind of thing. And that's kind of how I felt that the other map was. This one just feels like very toned down and very much about the map and about the homage to the 2009 version. And it just feels like, honestly, there's more going on with less on this map. You've got the... Oh, you still can go up the towers here, so that's cool. Actually looks almost identical to the other map in this regard. But the other map, when you got up here, would play a very... Oh, there's the wind noise too. So it would play a very loud wind noise, as you might be able to hear in the background if I stay quiet for a moment. But their lighthouse was kind of on and swirling and doing its thing kind of thing. But it just seemed like I like this kind of picturesque kind of view to this version of the map than the other one. Just seemed so busy, so much was going on. Didn't feel like there was any room for anything else to happen. It was almost like you were decided for what to do, and I like how this one's kind of just more stripped down and whatnot. So, long story short, and enough with the constructive criticism, I would give this map probably about a 2.5, 3, as it sits. The overall aesthetics, the color palette, the choices made is, although limited because you already know what the map is going to be based around, I think were very well used. And I think that the map itself is a good, functional, playable map, with plenty of ability to grow and to make it your own. So that's that's how I feel about it. I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, following, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing, that shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.